this is Star with Ariana Star. This is your forecast for August 2023. I will rely on tarot for your overall reading and I'll also use some oracle cards. Leos, please keep in mind that these are going to be all random messages, so take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. This is Divine Messages Oracle amongst other oracles that I will dive into. This is a deck that I have created, so in case you want to make a purchase, the link is given in the description box. Let's just get down to your reading, Leos. The energy that you're carrying in from July into August 2023 is the Nine of Swords. Possibly, in these final days, you were someone who had to step up and take charge. Maybe others around you were unavailable or they were absent. Maybe they were co-workers or colleagues. Well, responsibility was something which you had to shoulder. There was some tension-filled moments, maybe it wasn't smooth sailing, but most definitely there was some respite at hand. Perhaps, Leos, you also needed to maintain your composure. You needed to stay poised and not let annoyance get the better of you. You see this lady, she seems to be very stressed. Maybe you're also somebody who needs to cover up on your sleep. I think you were someone who had made quick progress. Maybe job opportunities were also there, but then they may not have been to your liking. I think you also needed to be careful about your rivals. Obstacles to overcome this month or the challenges, we have the King of Swords and other swords in your reading. The Suit of Swords, as you know, is governed by the air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, so possibly you're going to be dealing with them. Mentally, you're going to be very alive and active. You can have discussions or negotiations with others around you. Your responsibilities will continue to increase this month. It seems you're carrying that energy forward into the month as well. Sometimes, you may feel as though everything falls on your head while you have to take the lead. Perhaps, Leos, you're somebody who is ahead of the pack. You have that gift or foresight to get ahead. That is why everything falls on you or others rely on you. You should also be looking into legal documents or contracts this month. Sometimes, financial matters or finances could also create discord in your relationship. Influences for this month, I have the Page of Swords. I think you're someone who is very driven, you're somebody who is very forceful, you're contemplating on the future. You're not going to put up with roadblocks in your journey, you're going to just forge ahead. Definitely this is the time to make decisions and to be firm, but this could create quarrels or disagreements within your family. Maybe there are going to be rows with your father or a father figure with that King of Swords right here. Like I said, finances could be an issue. So maybe you want somebody to pitch in or somebody to help you out when it comes to financial matters. I think you want to travel for education or for better job prospects this month. Your parents could also remind you that their pockets aren't too deep, but then somehow things will fall in place for you, Leos. Other than that, I also feel that schedules will be disrupted. You need to have a very flexible mindset. Accountancy work or bookkeeping will take up your time. Maybe while dealing with clients, you should also make allowances for them rather than let go of the opportunity. The first 10 days of August, I have the Five of Wands. This is a very creative energy. Like I said, you need to be flexible, and the Five definitely asks you to do just that. You cannot be very rigid in your approach. You also need to communicate and adjust or even act as per the situation. Still, you can take heart from the fact that you will be making good progress. Your family could also be very demanding. They expect you to oblige them right away, but then you could be someone who could be taking your own sweet time, though you know that you need to do the needful. Maybe you shouldn't create such a fuss, Leos. Appreciation is also on the cards for you. Essentially, the energy flow is such that you will be able to complete a lot of tasks. Maybe pending work or work which has been piling up is also going to be completed. But Leos, I think you should also review assignments. I think you need to work on your networking skills also. If there are opportunities for the taking, you should grab them, because we don't get second chances in life. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th of August, I have the Hierophant. It's very likely that you're going to be under stress or under pressure on account of the workload. You need to promote your talents. Maybe your family members could also suggest a work idea which was always there on your mind, but you didn't act on them. So now is the time to think along those lines. I think life-changing experiences are going to be in store for you. Maybe you will realize that the difficulties that you're encountering in this life are all spiritual problems. Also cover up on your sleep. Leos, in this time, you should also seek favors from others. Those who are in authoritative positions will also oblige you. In case you are in the leadership position, I think this is the time to blow your own trumpet. You should highlight what is it that you have done to improve the workplace. I think your boss is also someone who could overload you with work. Maybe you need to be more tactful when the boss asks you to do tasks which is not your domain. Maybe he expects you to review tasks done by another colleague, but you need to sidestep this issue, because they will walk away with the credit or the plaudits, and you will not be acknowledged for the same. Your superior is also going to be someone who is going to test you. Maybe there could be unscheduled work. Even plans could be changed or altered. It is frustrating, to be under someone who is very whimsical or who's always bullying you. So these are issues you need to tackle. Besides, these days will also pass, Leos. The final days of the month, we have the Three of Swords. This lady, she seems to be very despondent or distressed. Possibly there's been some kind of news which is upsetting you, or there could be a rift in a relationship with that Three of Swords. Sometimes, we desire something, but the universe has our best interest. So even if this is hard to digest, I think, Leos, you should take it. Maybe there are also going to be other gains. Other than that, I also believe that it is going to be a very challenging time for you, both emotionally as well as physically. Your health could also be affected, so safeguard your health. Interestingly, I do have this card, call upon Archangel Raphael for help. So in case you feel down and out, or in case you feel that your health is bothering you, then you need to ask Archangel Raphael to step in, because he will step in only when you call him. Maybe you're also concerned about the longevity of a family member or a loved one, or even your spouse this month. Again, the work environment could continue to be very oppressive for you. That is why you may be wanting to set sail for greener pastures, like I said earlier with that Page of Swords. Still, I think it is your presence of mind which is going to help you this month, because you need to thrive. Even if there are adverse conditions around you, these flowers are still blossoming. So even if things are not going as per what you like, I think you're getting the chance to learn something new this month. With respect to your love life, I have this card, stay optimistic about your love life. I think for some of you there could be disappointment. Maybe you want some kind of clarity with respect to a connection. Maybe this person whom you fancy is disinterested, or there could be a heated exchange with this person or your marital partner. So try to keep your words in check, try to keep your emotions in check. Maybe it would be prudent to lie low for a while rather than say something untoward. You do have the Five of Wands here, so possibly, You could be someone who is a center of attention. You do have your fair share of admirers. Singles can expect someone to be very persuasive this month. Maybe this person desires a connection with you, a permanent connection, and he feels that happiness can only come about when you surrender to the power of this connection. Perhaps, Leos, you could also be leaving someone heartbroken this month. I'm also picking up that in case you're in an on again, off again relationship, you could reconnect. Maybe you're discussing the health of somebody, that is why you're being brought together. On playing cards, I have 3 of diamonds, so minor gains can be expected. Again, the need of the hour, Leos, is to be more collaborative in your approach, to listen to the viewpoint of others, to polish your skills. Maybe that is why you want to enhance your skills, you want to go elsewhere, study further. So these are opportunities that you need to grab this month. The last card in this reading is Fox from Lenormand. Maybe there's somebody who's very deceptive. Maybe secrets are going to come out in the open, whether on the work front or whether personally. Maybe you want to settle down with someone with that Hierophant card. You do want bliss in your life, but then somebody could talk about your secret romance publicly, and this could also leave you squirming this month. Perhaps that is why you also want to seek revenge. You don't want people to meddle in your life. Still, I think, Leos, you're getting the chance to learn certain life lessons this month. You're also going to experience spiritual awakening. Besides, there will also be vivid dreams connected to your past life for some of you. I hope, Leos, you liked your reading. This is Ciao with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.